Good evening, guys. My name is Achapavan. We are K17CS032. Now, today we are going to discuss about the singular linked list in data structures. Singular linked list is a data it's a storage of an array which has a pointer to it to the next element. So the pointer points to the next element in an array. It makes us to find out an element easily, and we can insert an element in the middle of an array or in the back of an array or in the front of an array. It's make the unique difference between an array and a single list. We can insert an element in an array also, but if you want to find an element, we need to run a loop until it reaches to the size of the array. For a of 4, we need to loop from 1 2 3 4, and then the fourth element will get it to get the element from it. So it makes it time efficient. It's not a time efficiency thing, so we'll go to a singular linked list. What happens in the single linked list is if it's there is a pointer to each and every data, and the pointer connects to the next data. And if you want to add or delete or search for an element, you can just directly go through the you can just directly give an element the input of an element, so it will goes to that element and it will display the element. So let us see the program here. Hash include iostream using namespace std class linked. I have created a private struct node. Here I given a struct node because the thing which we want to give in a structure in data struct node star next is a pointer, and struct node star next is equal to null. The pointer is null first. The pointer is equal to null. Now void insert front. It will insert at the front node star n is equal to new node, and the next the data next n's next data is equal to x, and n's next is equal to head is equal to n. Here what is actually happens is the data which is there in the n, the new node is the node star n is equal to new node, that n is the node, and it has a pointer star. So the data will x is the data which is stored in the n, and the nodes next will be the n's next will be the head, and this is the pointer. N's next will be the head, and head is equal to n. So the element is 1, and it is will declared as a head. Inserted back node star n is equal to node next. N's next data is equal to x, node star m is equal to head, while n's next is not equal to null. It will run until the next element is not equal to null. So if there are two, it will stop one element behind the element which is next pointed to the null, and it will add an element to that point at the end, and it will not make that element to the point to the null. So here m is equal to m's next is equal to n's next is equal to null. So it will add an element at the nth position, and the and the nth element will be pointed to the null. And voice insert middle is the data which will give the node which we want to give, and it will run the loop until the pointer which is found, and it will enter the data to that, and it will makes the pointer to point to the next element, and the previous element will point to the next generated element. And delete front, it delete to the front element and return the p. Delete back, it makes the loop until the null before the next element, and it will make the last element delete, and previous element will be pointing to the null as you see here. And delete in the middle, we'll run a for loop. First we need to give the element to be deleted, and it will run the for loop, and it will find the element, and it deletes the data and returns the p which is there in the node. And node search, you can display the elements of it. And here linker 1 and 3 label, I have given the all the cases to get the data. So let us run the program. So here there are lots of insert at front, insert from back, insert in middle, delete from front, delete from back, delete in the middle, search for an element, display the list, research the list, exit. So I think we can go to each and everything, but it's like we can go. Let us start from the first. First, I just want to insert at the front, enter the data, insert from the back, 21, insert at the middle, 20. So would you like to see the elements? You can display the list 8. Oh, sorry, the node doesn't exist, so it's close the program. So let us do the loop again. As you see, insert the middle, insert at the front, insert at the back, insert at the middle. It's asking to enter the data 22, and it's asking for the node which you want to enter in the second, and I want to just display the list. See, 12, 22, 21. 22 is the middle element, 12 is the first element, and 21 is the back element. If you want to delete from the back, the deleted element is 21, and if you want to search the element again, 12 and 22. And if you want to reverse the list, 22 and 12, enter your choice. Likewise, you can perform the data structure, like link a list in the data structures. It is so helpful than an array. So I think you have learned about the singly linked list in the data structures. Hope let us meet in the next class. This is your Rajapam signing off.